Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to another Route 24 video. This is Neptunia RPG. We are playing it on the PS4. If you missed the last part, go ahead and check the description. You'll find a link to the last part down there, so just in case you're jumping in right now and you have no idea what's going on, don't worry about it. I guess we are making some headway into the game. We're finally hitting, I guess, kind of like the main strides. We have 4 party members now, so this is pretty much what the rest of the game will feel like. I think we have a little bit more to unlock. There might be 1 or 2 features that we haven't seen yet, but pretty much we're getting pretty close. So if you've heard about this game and you're curious about it, you want to know how it looks, how it plays, and I guess now's your chance to get a quick peek before the game comes out in English. The game has been announced for an English release. I think it's coming out later this year. I'm not sure what the exact date is, but it will be out on the PS4 and the Switch and the PC. So if you own one of those consoles, then all good. Our objective now is just to head to the Leanbox port and head to Planeptune. So I think we might have gone too far. We're gonna have to head up here and then just to the right. So really close. So not a big deal. There's something really satisfying about just hitting an enemy and then taking it out in a single hit. I mean, as long as you get a crit, then yeah, then we can take that guy out in a single hit. Whoops. But yeah, I mean, the game's been fine so far. I feel like, you know, some games take a while to like really get into. And for me personally, that's kind of how this game was, but it's not too bad now. So she is singing that she's going to save the world, but she, I guess, will have to spend some money at inns. Okay, she's talking about, it's kind of hard to explain, but like now that we have 4 people, each party member will be following each other. So if you played an older RPG on the Super Nintendo, like Chrono Trigger maybe, you know how your party members follow you in a line. Jesus, what happened? What are these things? These are like really big slimes. So these are monsters that we've never seen before. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna let that play out. Wow, that was a lot longer than I expected, but okay, that was fun. I guess we're gonna fight these guys. She says like there's a lot of them, but there's only 3. I think we'll be okay. What? Please, what? What do you want me to do? Oh my god, what? Who? Oh, whatever. So hopefully this won't be too bad. Maybe elemental attributes might be in play here, but maybe we're just gonna brute force it. That wasn't too bad. That book's already dead. Yeah, I think we'll be okay. So let me just heal first, and then I'll try out some other attacks. Oh, that was pretty good. Oh, we're totally safe. This is totally fine. Okay. My attacks aren't going off. This might be a legitimate, an actual bug. That is weird. Yep. Attacks are not doing anything. And the boss doesn't do anything either. Okay. Awesome. Yeah. No, this is, Okay. We're gonna have to restart. Maybe I can get the game to do something if I open the menu. Wow, this is objectively pretty bad. Maybe we try using an item. This is the first time I've seen this, so I've heard people say like, yeah, the battles will glitch sometimes or whatever, but it's never happened to me before. So I was like, maybe it's fine, maybe I don't have to worry about it, but I think we do have to worry about it. And so items work. But there is no way we're gonna win a fight just by using all the items, so that's not great. Alright, let's restart. We'll come back. We'll come back. We have to do this fight over again. Alright, we are back. That was kind of weird. I just had to restart that entire section of the game. It wasn't too bad. We only lost like 3 minutes, 4 minutes, or whatever. So yeah, I've heard that this game has bugs that still aren't worked out, particularly involving the battles. But like I said, I've never seen them before until now. So now I definitely believe they're real. I guess we got really lucky that like the last time that I had actually saved was pretty recent, not too far, like since I like had started recording, so I didn't like lose that much. But yeah, no, it's definitely something to keep in mind, I guess, if you are playing this game. Those kind of bugs exist. So this is where we were. This is where we left off. We were just fighting this guy, and the battle just completely froze. But the good news of that ordeal is I kind of was just pushing a bunch of buttons just to figure out if I could get the battle to move again. And then I remembered, I like just realized how many hours into the game that I've been playing that holding L2 on your controller will actually speed up the flow of battle. So that looks like this. We can just speed up the flow of battle. And I had no idea that was a thing. I had no idea that was an actual feature. Like, I must have read it, I must have seen it, and then I must have been like, oh, that's cool. I'll look at that later. And then I never used it. So definitely, yeah, no, definitely use that feature. Hold L2, it'll speed your battle up, and it'll make the game go a lot quicker. So good news. That's a feature that I totally forgot about. Anyways, so we won that fight, and she says that she's really tired. So Noir's like, what was that? That was weird. Those monsters are not quite the same as the monsters that we've been fighting before. So it's some kind of new type of monster, but... Oh yeah, that person. So she was like, onegai, she was like, please, and then the battle started. So I don't know who she is. That's a weird walk. So she's not a silkworm. She is... Okay, so the things that just attacked us, she says, are Bakemon, which is obviously quite obviously a play on Pokemon. Bakemon comes from Bakemono, so monster. Bakemon, monster. So wait, so what is a Bakemon? So she seems like she is worried about those monsters.
ねえあなた落ち着いて。ごめんなさい。怖いことはしませんからゆっくり話してくださる？はい。実は
So she's gonna tell us what
ある島の出
her
身なん
deal
ですけ
is.
ど、そこにシルクワームの総本部が建てられて、住んでた人みんな追い出されちゃったんです。
She is from some island somewhere, but when the Silkworms set up their home base there, their like main headquarters or whatever, they had chased out like all the residents.
私にはお姉ちゃんがいて、二人で絶対故郷を取り戻そうって約束してるんです。だから何度追い出されても島の実家に帰って作戦考えてて。
So she and her sister, I guess, made a plan to kind of just take back her homeland. And she was coming up with some kind of plan to do that.
それでシルクワームと敵対してるレジスタンスに島の奪還の協力をしてほしいってお願いしにここリーンボックスに来たんですけど。
She came to Lean Box to try to figure out if she could get some help from the resistance.
たまたま立ち寄った酒場でシルクワームの人の内緒話を聞いちゃって。内緒話？シルクワームの人たちは何かの図鑑と機械を見ながら話してました。
例のあれはうまくいってるのか？
はい、順調に強くなってます。小モンスターであれならクマなんかを捕まえたらすごい戦力になりそうですね。
この機械があればいくらでも育てられる。まだ島に残ってる奴らも鬱陶しい連中も終わりだ。
So she went to some kind of bar or something and overheard some silkworms discussing something regarding like a machine and some kind of like encyclopedia, like a Zucom, I guess, like we could imagine like a Pokedex or something. And they're talking about like a machine that can raise monsters.
バケモン図鑑様々ですね。乾杯。
おいおい気をつけろ。どこでレジスタンスが耳を澄ませてるかわからんのだぞ。乾杯。
まだ島に残ってるっていうのが私たち。私とお姉ちゃんのことだと思って。私シルクワームの人たちが酔って寝ちゃったところを狙って。本当はいけないことだけどこのままじゃ悪用されるかと思ってその図鑑と機械を盗んできちゃったんです。それがこれです。
So when the silkworms, I guess, got drunk and fell asleep, she just went and stole whatever machine it was and the encyclopedia, the Zucom. I'm just gonna call it like a monster dex or something. I'm pretty sure that's what she's getting at. And the more that I think about it, she looks like a Pokemon trainer, kind of. I mean, with a hat, and I don't know. That's probably what they're going for.
機密っぽい割には不用心すぎますわね。それ見せてもらえる？あ、はい。中にたくさんのモンスターが乗ってるわ。でも私たちが知ってるのと微妙に違う。
So they're looking at the decks right now, and they're saying that there's lots of monsters in there, but they're not quite the monsters that they've seen before.
それからこれはコマンド？何かしら？
And there's some kind of command in there?
モンスターの操作方法かも。
Some way to like control monsters.
機械をモンスターにセットして書かれてるコマンドを入力するとモンスターが進化したみたいに強くなると書いてあるよね。選択ボタンを23回素早く押すってなんだか変なコマンドね。
It says like press the select button 23 times really quickly. So that's a weird command, she says.
裏技的ですわね。裏技？
It's like a code or something.
レジスタンスの場所を聞いても誰も教えてくれないし、モンスターを強くして言うことを聞かせられたら島を取り戻せるんじゃないかって。そう思って練習してたらモンスターのあの子たち凶暴になって私の手に負えなくなっちゃって、お姉さんたちにお願いやめてって思いながら見てるしかなくて、本当にごめんなさい。いいよいいよ、気にしないで。私たちなら平気だからさ。
So she tried to get her monsters to get really strong, and then they kind of attacked us. And she's apologizing for that.
勇者ですものね。
But since we're fine, I mean, it all worked out.
そう、ならよかった。それにしてもシルクワーム、 島を占拠して住人を追い出すなんてひどいわね。
So she said she's from like a certain island, and that's where the Silkworm set up their main headquarters, but I don't know what island that is. She actually didn't even mention it by name.
うつべし。でもこの図鑑ちょっと面白いわ。海キング、シュラッタ、変わったモンスターが乗ってる。
So she's just listing the names of some of the monsters that are in that dex. Umi King, which maybe is like Koi King, which is the Japanese name for Magikarp. Shurata, I don't know what that is. I actually do not know a lot of Japanese Pokemon names.
私はルビーに行きます。あのシルクワームの人たちもルビーに向かうって言ってたし、気になって。
She's going to head to Loi, because she overheard the Silkworm like members say that they're gonna go there.
危ないよ。でもレジスタンスに相談するにしてもどうすればいいかわからないし。あ、だったら私の名前を出すといいかも。勇者ネプティーヌの友達だよって言えば多分教えてくれるから。そうなの？お姉さん本当に勇者なんだ。もちろん。
Neptune is saying that if she kind of just goes to the Resistance and name drops her, like, I'm a friend of Neptune, then they should be able to help her out.
ただ気をつけなさい。シルクワームには目をつけられないようにしないと。平気。あいつら結構間抜けだもん。確かに。でも気をつけて。うん。お姉さんたちありがとう。
That's a weird walk. That is
危険なことに
such a
巻き込
weird
まれない
walk
とい
cycle.
いですわね。そうね。ルイか。まあ、とりあえず私たちはプラネティウムへ向かおう。いいことしたから気分がいい。さっきの私勇者っぽかったよね。ね。自分で言わなければもっといいのに。
All right, on to Planeptune, I guess. That was a weird thing that we got ourselves into. We like got the port and then we end up in a fight. So now we're finally heading out.
私の名前とどことなく似てるよね。
She's like, wow, that's like, that place is kind of similar to my name.
何か関係があるのかもしれませんわね。パパかも。何それ？この小説、復活の呪文の書に書いてある。秘密の扉を開く呪文だって。
So she's still reading that book, that like revival spell book or whatever. There is a door?
読んでたんだそれ。
There's like a secret door and there's like a password you need to open that door.
他にもあるわ。万能呪文、ネプテポポック。
So some kind of all-purpose spell. Nepute Popoku.
万能でも何でもいいけどさ、ごちそうが出てくる呪文があったら教えて。私お腹すいた。
She's saying like if there's any kind of spell to make food appear, let me know because I am hungry.
あなたいつも空いてるじゃない。
Your stomach is always empty.
プラネティウム、はるばる来たよ。なんだか殺風景な街ですわね。
So this is Planeptune, maybe? I mean, we're here. This is a different area.
あれ？人魚の像？かわいい。
There's some kind of mermaid statue just right there.
貝殻水着。ノワール。ああいうの着たいのね。いたー。ヒューヒュー。
She's saying like the mermaid statue is wearing like a seashell bikini. And Blanca's like, Noir, do you want to wear that?
そんなこと言ってないでしょ。着ないわよ。
She won't, unfortunately.
住人の姿が見当たりませんわね。
Yeah, there's like no people around, she says.
そういえば、とりあえず進んでみようか。
Right, I guess we're just gonna carry on, alright. So yeah, this statue here that they were just pointing out. Let's see where we are. I guess we're going right, which is kind of weird. We exited to the left, and then now we're heading right. I'm so glad that I realized that you could just hold R1, sorry, L2. Totally different button. You can hold L2 just to speed time up. Like how incredible is that? If you were watching this playthrough and you knew about that the whole time, I'm so sorry for wasting your time. Literally amazing. That's ridiculous. I'm gonna use that a lot. That's how I'm gonna do all my fights from now on. I'm just gonna speed time up. Because I was always like, oh, I have to wait for my gauge to fill up, my AP gauge. And I'm kind of impatient, so as soon as it hits 2, I'm just like, well, I'm gonna have Neptune attack. Because then I get to like do something. But now I'm just gonna like hold it and actually build AP like I think the game wants you to. Actually, let's take a look at the map. I kind of didn't even take a look at the map. We have a treasure chest on the top left and a lot of monsters in that big area. I'm guessing we need to go either to the right or down here somewhere because there's a save point, and that's a pretty good indication of that's where you're supposed to go. I think save points generally are a pretty good waypoint for RPGs. Oh, there we are. Some fire crystals and 1,200 credits. Oh, and then 1 super potion. Well, there was an enemy behind the tree that kind of caught me by surprise, but all good. Actually life-changing. I'm just... Yeah, anyways. Enough about that. This is kind of a nice area. Actually, I do enjoy the sakura petals. Pretty nice. Good type of scenery. I mean, not just the scenery. I also do kind of enjoy the background music for this area. Like, not the battle music, but... I mean, we'll hear it in a second when we're done this fight. Right here, this kind of very peaceful music. I'm digging that. So I guess fights aren't that bad. Like, they're not that long, because even if they do take a long time, as long as you're speeding time up and making sure you're not dying, then things aren't that bad. I can't tell if it's just me or if I'm getting used to the game, but it does feel like the weird lag in some of the menus have been fixed a tiny bit. It still happens a lot, where if you're in the middle of an attack animation and you try to switch formations, it'll like lag. But I think they might have patched it so it's a little smoother. I'm still not sure. I might have just gotten used to it from playing this game for more than a couple hours. Alright, you know what? Let's go ahead. Let's take a super quick break. We are here at Sakura Road. Very, very fitting name for the scenery we're surrounded by. But yeah, we'll take a break here. So if you don't want to miss the next part, keep an eye on the channel. Oh, Metal Slime. It will be up within the next couple days. Let me know what you thought. Leave a comment down below. You can follow me on Twitter if you want. You'll find a link to my profile in the description. If you have extra time, you can head on over to the channel page and hopefully you'll find another video to enjoy. As always, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again. Take care.